this week, as we reach the end of Sefer Dvarim, we come to what's famously known as the Tochecha, where God comes to tell Bnei Israel what will happen to them if they do not keep all the mitzvot that have been listed in this Sefer. Now, if we take a close look at the Tochecha, we'll actually find that it is quite different than the Tochecha that was written first in the Torah in Sefer Vayikra. First, we have to ask, why does the Torah need two Tochechas? Why does God need to have two reproofs for Bnei Israel? If we look closer, we find that there's a very, very different message between this Tochecha and the previous one. But before we get into that difference, I would like to alter the name that we give to this part of the Torah. Instead of calling the Tochecha, Chazal calls it the Brit, the covenant. Because this Tochecha is not just reproof, it's not just rebuke, it's not just about what will happen if bad things are done by Bnei Israel, but rather it focuses on both the good and the bad. And therefore we must look at it as a covenant. If we follow the mitzvot, then good things will happen, and if not, then bad things will happen. Now, if we take a look at the differences, we'll find that in Sefer Vayikra, the main theme of all of the punishments as well as all of the rewards is focused around the land of Israel. And if we take a look at this in this week's parsha, all of the punishments and all the rewards don't focus around the land, rather they focus around the nationhood of Bnei Israel. In Sefer Vayikra, we have the land being prosperous and the land giving fruit, and if we don't do the right thing, then the land won't give fruit and the land won't be prosperous. In this week's parsha, in Sefer Devarim, we have a Tochecha which is about, if we do the right thing, then we will be a great nation, an economically strong nation, a military strong nation, and if we don't, the opposite will happen. Sefer Vayikra focuses on the land of Israel, because the entirety of the book of Vayikra is about creating Kedusha, holiness, within this world. Therefore, the final step of that is realizing that if we follow the mitzvot, the land of Israel will become a vessel for that holiness. And within that brit, within Sefer Vayikra, it says that if we keep the mitzvot, the land will be prosperous, and then Hashem will walk among us, and Hashem will connect with this world. In Sefer Dvarim, we have a different theme. Sefer Dvarim mainly is about creating a nation which represents Hashem in this world. A nation which is able to help each other and create a society which is based on justice and righteousness. That society, in their covenant with Hashem, gets told that if we follow the mitzvot and we do what we're supposed to do, then Hashem will be there for us and will make us into a nation which is strong and represents Him in this world. If we do not, then our representation of Hashem will be faulty and we will become a lowly nation. All of these rewards and punishment pivot around our main goals and our main identity as a people, both as a nation that represents Hashem in the world, as well as the ones responsible for creating the world into a place where God rests. In this week's parsha, we come and we focus on what it means to be part of the Jewish people, what it means to be part of a nation that represents God in this world. Shabbat Shalom.